Hello, Physics Nation. My name is Nate Larmond, and I'd like to analyze a simple machine called the wedge. This is a stone chisel. You could do a knife. There are wedges all over. Door stops are wedges. Chisels are wedges. There's a little wedge in your zippers that separate the little interlocking teeth and then jam them together. So I chose a pretty big wedge because it's easy to define the geometry of a triangle like this, and yet it was really hard. I think I need calipers or a micrometer really to do this lab properly. Anyway, usually we do actual mechanical advantage as a ratio of forces, but I don't know how to do that. So we're just going to measure the geometry of this thing and find the ideal mechanical advantage. So here's the diagram that spells out the important geometry. This is a ramp, except instead of the load moving up a stationary ramp, now the ramp moves through the stationary load. The stone is the load, and this chisel comes down on the stone. So a wedge is a ramp. It's just a moving ramp. So the only sort of source of confusion is this measurement. When you analyze a ramp, the load moves up the hypotenuse, but now the movement of the load is not the hypotenuse. It is, I don't know, I guess the length or the height of this triangle. The adjacent side, I guess you would say, to this angle over here on the left. Anyway, be careful. It is not the hypotenuse. It is the height of the ramp. Or, I don't know, length of the wedge, I guess we should say. So that's how far the wedge has to move when it penetrates the stock or whatever it's chopping. And how much the stock is separated is the output distance. So this capital L is input distance, this guy is output distance. The ratio of those two lengths is the ideal mechanical advantage. So, like I said, it's small. My wedge is small. I should have done a doorstop or some big wedge. I measured, let me see, I measured the length to be 3/16 and the thickness of the wedge to be 1/8. That is not a very impressive ideal mechanical advantage, just 1.5. But I don't know if you can see, this stone chisel has seen a lot of abuse, and so the tip is very rounded compared to how long it used to be when it came out of the factory. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.